guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to go over some disappointing BOXYCHARM items. So I've been subscribed to BOXYCHARM for a year now, and I was one of the lucky ones who got the Boxy Luxe for the month of September this year. I was so happy that I finally got through on the waiting list and made it into the BOXYCHARM Luxe, which if you haven't seen that video, check it out up above. I will make sure to link it. I loved my box. I thought it was so great. It could have been my favorite one yet. I mean, it was more expensive, so I was hoping it would be really good. I've also been subscribed to regular BOXYCHARM for a year, and so I feel like I've gotten kind of great things and really not good things from BOXYCHARM, and I've been saving them up because I want to share them with you. I don't know if this is weird. It's kind of like a disappointing products kind of a thing. So if you aren't familiar with BOXYCHARM, it is a monthly subscription. It's $21 a month. The Boxy Luxe subscription is once a quarter, and it takes the place of your box, and you're charged the $21 as well as an additional $28 or something. It ends up being 50 bucks. I feel like it's totally worth it. I love BOXYCHARM. I'm about to share with you a bunch of really disappointing products, but overall, I love BOXYCHARM. I've loved that they've been switching it up lately and putting more skincare in the box. I totally appreciate that, and so I love it. BOXYCHARM is highly recommended from me. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below. Check it out. It's super great. So without further ado, let's jump into these products. Most of these products, I do not remember what month they were from. Don't even ask me, because I don't remember. It's really not important. The important part is what I think of the products. So let's jump into a few eyeshadow palettes. I think the first one with the most, well, maybe this isn't the most disappointing, but I was excited for this one maybe the most, is the BOXYCHARM and Pure Cosmetics collab that they did together. And when you look at this palette, it's not terrible. It's kind of nice. You've got some metallic colors, some peachy warm colors. You've got a black, a brown, a fun blue if that's something you're into, a hot pink. But the problem with this is the shadows are all over the place. There is some great ones, and then there's ones that are just total trash and don't blend on your eyes well and just are really unfortunate. And then also there's no transition colors. You just have these three peachy colors. None of them are matte. Most of them are satin, or this one's got some shimmer in it. It's just overall just really unfortunate, especially because my first month being subscribed to BOXYCHARM, they sent out a Pure palette, and it's the Pure Soiree Diaries palette, and I absolutely loved that palette. It was kind of the same setup as this. I think it was the same amount of shades, and these were all mattes, and then these were all these super buttery metallic shades. I still have it, I use it often, and that one was so great. So then when I got this, it was just a really big bummer. The next eyeshadow palette, it wasn't necessarily super disappointing. I just never ever use it. It's from Crown, and it's the Glam Metals palette. And this is a palette made up of shimmer colors, entirely shimmer. I really only liked one color from this palette, and it was this Pop Rock shade down here, because it's just really unique. It's kind of like a champagne color, but almost a little bit greeny. I don't know if that makes sense, but that was the only shade that I was somewhat interested in. I kind of liked this color, this Wild Thing color. Well, I liked the idea of the color, I guess, but it never came across on the eyes really great. It wasn't super pigmented. It was it was pressed really hard, so I just couldn't get a lot of pigment out of it. And so I never used this. I wanted to, because I liked the idea of a shimmery palette that's all neutrals, but it was really unfortunate. The most recent eyeshadow palette is from Laura Lee, and it's the Party Animal eyeshadow palette, and it's very bright. So I'm not even all the drama with Laura Lee and all that, like, put that aside, this palette is just not good on its own anyways. There's nothing about me that wants to use this. I'm not drawn to these colors. I'm not like attracted to these colors. I will say these two colors are okay. The other ones are terrible. The pink one stains your eyelids. I've only put the pink one on for like a very brief moment. Like I was just like experimenting at night one time and I put it on my eyelid and it didn't come off. And so it's just like really unfortunate. I mentioned this in my subscription recap video for the month of August that I do like the feel of this palette. Like it's like a nice feeling palette. It's quality, but just not good. Whew. On to a face palette-ish that's I've literally never ever used. It's from Bella Pierre Cosmetics and it's the concealer palette, Pro Concealer palette. The only time I used this was in my unboxing video and I was like trying everything on and it was just not good. If you're into color correcting, maybe you would be interested in this. I don't like color correcting. I don't have time for that. I don't have a desire to even attempt color correcting. And they're like super waxy and like oily almost. I just felt like they weren't staying on. Like even I was putting it on underneath foundation and then I felt like it was just kind of like rubbing away. And so I don't like this. This is probably my most disappointing product I've ever gotten from BOXYCHARM. This is another really disappointing one. This is from Jaunt Blue and it's a eye pencil or like an eyeliner and it's in the shade Charcoal. It's just like there's nothing about this pencil that is good. It's like not pigmented, it's not soft. I think these pencils are only like $6, so I guess if you bought this it wouldn't be like a terrible loss, but it's not pigmented, it doesn't stay. I had put it in like my tight line when I tried it and it just like essentially didn't even go on my eyes, and then what did get there like transferred to my lower lash line. It was just not good. I will say we have gotten a lip liner from them before and I actually really don't mind that, but the eyeliner I don't like. Another eyeliner, and I think this is probably just because I don't wear eyeliners like this. This is from Vintage by Jessica Lipskind and it's the Smoky Eye Pencil and it says it's in jet black. This is a lie. This is like the furthest thing from jet black. Like I just pushed kind of hard on that swatch. That's like sheer. It's not even like opaque or anything. I mean it's not creamy, but it's not creamy. It's just really disappointing. I've tried sharpening it, tried to use it, and then once you put it on, it literally goes everywhere. So maybe, I mean, it does say smoky eye pencil, so maybe you're supposed to get like a smoky look with it. I just don't ever do eye looks like that. I might keep this around just in case if I want to put like black all over my lid or something, which I don't know why I would want to do that. But just in case, I'm going to keep this around, but like, it was just so sad. I guess one last eyeliner, and this is in a totally different format. It's a gel eyeliner, and this is from Pretty Vulgar. I don't know, maybe I just didn't end up liking gel eyeliners. I haven't tried gel liner in so long. I used to love the Maybelline Eye Studio one, or Eye Tattoo or something. I loved that gel liner like for years. I used it all the time. I've tried the Essence one. I really liked that as well. But this one was just not working for me. So I think part of my problem, and I mentioned this in my unboxing, is that you have this giant package, which all this up here doesn't contain any product. The product is in this bottom section. So if I'm using like an angled brush, I can't even get in here the way I would want to with a brush because it's so far down. And then every single time I wore this, it just like smeared or like cracked off. So I was really disappointed with this. It is super cute packaging, but I never use it because I've had such unfortunate experiences with this. I have a brow product from The Brow Gal, which I honestly liked this when I first used it, and I still would like it if it worked. So let me get into it, I guess. This is the Tinted Brow Gel with microfibers. So it's this really cool brow product. It's just like this little tiny brush, and it's like super fine. The product isn't thick. And the first few times I used this, I did really like it because I felt like it was like getting into my brows and it would kind of hold them in place, but it didn't feel sticky, it didn't feel wet. It was really comfortable, but I don't know if maybe there's just like not very much product in here or what, but like literally now I use it and it feels like nothing. And that was probably after like a few times using it. Like I just smeared that on my hand here. Like I like pushed down with the spoolie and there's like nothing coming off. And so I don't know if it like dried out, if it was just like not a lot in here, but this was kind of a bummer because I liked it. And so that made it even worse because I was like, oh, I like this product. Why doesn't it work after like the 4th time I've used it? This one I feel like just goes without even saying. This was so unfortunate. This is from Bella Pierre as well, which that concealer palette was, and these are probably my 2 least favorite things. This is an eye glitter, or what is this even called? I don't know. It's in the shade Cosmic Blue, and it's like this blue glitter. Like there's no substance to it, it's just glitter. I've tried applying it with like a little bit of a base underneath and like tapping it onto my lids. Doesn't work. I don't have glitter glue. That's not something I'm into. I don't wear glitter. It's just terrible. And it like gets everywhere and I don't like it. And that's it. One last eye product, and this is something that I'm so on the edge with because I think it's pretty, but it just doesn't perform how I want it to. And it's from Cover FX. It's the Shimmer Veil. And I have it in the shade Amethyst, I believe. Yep, Amethyst. And it's this like really pretty like liquid eyeshadow kind of. Let's see, let's find a swatch spot. It's really pretty color. I enjoy the look of it on my eyes. It's not like the best color for my eyes, I will say. Here it is kind of like blended out, that top section. So it's really pretty and you can use it, I'm sure, more than just like on your eyes, but my eyes is kind of like the only spot I'd be interested in using it. It's a little too glittery and like purpley to use as a highlight for me, but it doesn't stay on. Or like maybe I'm using it wrong. Am I supposed to use this with a primer? Because I feel like I've used it with a primer and without a primer and it just like creases heavily and then like it kind of just like fades away throughout the day. And so I was really disappointed because I think this is such a pretty product, but I can't get it to work. Have you used this? Do you have any tips and tricks to use this? Because I want to use it. I don't want to get rid of it. This is like an expensive eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow, and I'd like to get some use out of it, but I just can't thus far. Let me know your tips. And then I have 3 lip products. Lip products as a whole from BOXYCHARM typically end up being kind of disappointing, or I just don't use them really, because they send these lip products and they all end up being like the exact same color. Like I swear I have like 4, maybe even like 6 liquid lipsticks from BOXYCHARM that are like the same color. So like this color, like a nude pink, which is a color that I would wear. Like that's the stupid thing. This is sounding so stupid. This is a color I would wear, but getting it every month in different formulas from different companies doesn't make me want to wear it. I don't know. This one is from Beauty Creations and it's the Long Wear Matte Lip Gloss. So this one was just kind of confusing to begin with because it says matte lip gloss. So I was kind of hoping for like a NYX matte lip paint kind of thing going on with this, but it's not. It's definitely like a matte liquid lipstick. And the formula was okay, but the thing that really gets me with this is that it smells terrible. Like it's like this fake, like plasticky smell, but then they also added like in this like super sweet like candy scent, but not like a vanilla-y kind of scent. It's like sour candy or something. And so it just is like a weird scent, and it lingers. It stays around for a long time. While lots of lip products, like you put it on, you get going with your day, you don't smell it anymore. This one, you put it on, get going with your day, and you're like, what's that like funky sour smell? Oh, my liquid lipstick that I can't take off now. Thanks. Is another one that's just like not usable for me. It's not something I'm interested in, and when I opened it, I was kind of excited, like I thought it'd be cute, but I tried it on and it's not a cute look. It's from Pretty Vulgar, and it's like their metallic liquid lipstick or something. What are these called? My Lips Are Sealed, and I have it in the shade Weeping Willow, but it's like a metallic liquid lipstick. So like this color looks cool. It's like this metallic, like coppery pink color, super pretty, but I think I just realized like I don't look good in a copper liquid lipstick. Like it's not really a good color for my lips. It kind of is like too dark for me, but then as well, it's just like it makes your lips look old. I don't know. I don't have like really like aging lips. I feel like my lips are pretty plump. Like when I put this on, it just like became like cracked and like gross, and then like the glitters and the metallic were just like accentuating all of that. I have no desire to try other metallic liquid lipsticks now because I know, so I guess that's a plus. I'm not tempted by metallic liquid lipsticks at all. But this one was just such a bummer, and I think the packaging is adorable. Again, I think they do cute things with their packaging, which we've got other Pretty Vulgar stuff from BOXYCHARM, and I've loved some of the other products, which stick around because I will be doing a best of a BOXYCHARM as well, so make sure you're subscribed because that's coming later this month. But this one is like, it's just gross. And then lastly, this was from my August BOXYCHARM as well. This is from Smashbox, and it's one of their Be Legendary lipsticks, and it's in a shade I can't say, and I've tried to say it way too many times. It's like Bombastic or something. I don't know. But it's this horrific pink color. Like, who wears pinks like this? This isn't even like Barbie pink. This is like neon hot pink. And I mean, I guess I gotta give it to BOXYCHARM because I complained about getting the same like pink color over and over again. They really went out of the comfort zone on this one, but like no one wears this color. Have you ever seen someone wear this color and it looks good? It's just such an unfortunate color. Like it looks terrible against my skin tone. It looks terrible against my teeth, makes my teeth look all yellow. And so this is just such a bummer. Ugh. So those were all of the products that I wanted to mention that have been like disappointing. There's definitely been other products that I don't use like as often or haven't been like my absolute favorite, but these are the ones that have like really stuck out as like the, ooh, these aren't my favorite. I don't really use these. I have no use for this. So I hope you enjoyed. Again, like I said, I will be having another video coming probably. My cat just tried jumping on the desk and totally missed. Can you do it this time, trolls? There you go. Like I said, I'm going to be doing another video that features all of my favorite products that I've gotten from BOXYCHARM, and I have gotten a ton of really great products that I've loved from BOXYCHARM, and that will be coming probably next week. I'm going to be doing some traveling over the next month, and so things are going to get a little crazy, but I'm going to try and keep the 2 videos a week. I've been trying to do Mondays and Fridays, but for some reason Mondays videos are so hard for me to get out. So 2 videos a week, hopefully. Here we go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, bye guys.